welcome back. It's episode 27 of the Journeyman, and a little bit of a strange, different, well, no, strange is the word, bit of a strange episode for you today. And I think the best way to kind of describe that is just to jump right in and show you. So, last episode we did the quarterfinal of the cup, and I needed to basically win the last normal league fixture, if we can call it normal. The last standard fixtures before it splits up into the two European qualifiers and relegation playoffs. So we didn't win, as you can see. We lost 1-0 to Zelina. Not a greatest performance. Our form isn't great at the moment. It meant that we finished in 7th. So this is obviously a little bit in the future, but we finished in 7th behind Donetsk Strada, the team I would have liked to have taken over. So 7th is the highest we're going to finish. And since then, we've played a few games against the other bottom half teams. The next being Zemplin Mikolve. We won 2-1 against them. Ivan Tečik with a goal and Magda. So I was thinking, okay, right, a little bit of form needed. We'll consolidate that 7th position and just, have a good cup run. Then we lost to Art Media 1-0. So they are, you'll have a look, they are just behind us, 1 point behind us. And it's quite tight in the race for 7th. Like we're only 2 points ahead of finishing 10th here. Obviously, when you're playing the teams around you, the big 6-pointer games, they can really catch you up, obviously, if you lose a game. We then had the first leg of the semi-final of the Cup against Tatran Prešov. And this is kind of why it's a bit of a strange episode, because we beat them 5-2. Like, they only got a goal at the end as well, 93 minutes. But Chuck with a hat-trick, Musa and Dusan Kovic all got a goal. So we're 5-2 up in the first leg. I don't want to say it, because stranger things have happened. But I think it's probably more than likely over. But with the kind of league not being so exciting, as in we're not going to get relegated, we're not going to be in the playoffs, we're basically just fighting for 7th to 10th. It's not that big of a deal, is it? So I didn't want to bring you back for a league game, which wasn't that important when we still had a cup game, potentially get into a final. So it's still a big game, but I think we all kind of know it's over in it. We've got two away goals as well, so they need to beat us by 4 goals. So they need to win like 4-0 in this leg to knock us out and to go through. But yeah, I still think it's going to be an interesting game, but I just didn't want to bring you back for a nothing league game, really. But just to finish off the fixtures, we had games against Spartak Trnava, 1-1, Svek with the goal, and Rozombarak also 1-1, Tečik again with the goal. He's picked up a little bit of form recently. 2 goals in 4 games for the new winger on loan. So he's improved us slightly, but our form isn't great. In the league, we've only picked up 5 points in about 5 games there, or 5 points in about 5-6 games. It's not great form. We're relying on this cup run now, because obviously winning it will get us into the Europa Cup. But that's where we are today. Tatran Prešov. We're going to go for a strong side. I don't want to even risk losing this game. I've not had too much of an embarrassing defeat anyway on this series just yet, or this channel. But we're going to go with usual lineup. Chuck up front. Kovac is on the left today. Tečik, the new winger, he's been doing well. He's at right mid. Kiko and Musa, who've developed a nice little partnership at the moment. And then Gulko as the defensive midfielder. Magda at left back. Kozoboev in at centre half. And Skovic, the boy, Martin Peskovic, he's continuing in centre half. I'm playing him, it's a little bit risky, but he is actually, if you look at, we go on here, he is actually equal role ability now to Bartek at centre half. So it's not too much of a loss playing him, and he's young and got potential. So I'm going to stick with him for a little bit. I think playing him is going to help improve his attributes as well. Then Ivanchin on the right, who is more than likely going to leave us at the end of the year. Unfortunately, he's been one of our better players. Got great physicals and not bad technical and mentals either. But fortunately, he will not sign a new contract. Isn't even interested. So that's the team. Pillar in goal as usual. No change there. All the subs are done. Let's go see if we can potentially get ourselves into a cup final. Here we go. Lineups are here. They've gone for a pretty attacking lineup. They need to, really. I'm hoping we can really punish them if they come out blazing. Can't allow complacency. Yeah, that's what we're going to go for. Okay, that's good. Motivated, gained focus, and some of them just listened keenly. All good. Let's see if oh, just noticed Kazobev's a little bit tired. Could be a little bit sticky. But no, should be all right. We can bring him off at half time if needs be. But yeah, let's go do this. Here we go. Come on. Let's get into another final. And the final is against, well, it's not been decided yet, but two teams who are currently in the second division. So we're the favourites of the ones left. It was a good opportunity to get into Europe, good opportunity to win some silverware and raise our reputation, and a good opportunity for you to see me down another pint of Stella, which I didn't think would happen so soon. Oh, they've gone and bottled it already. They've given away a penalty 2 minutes in. This is to go 6-2 up. Who's taking it? Kiko. Doesn't miss. Oh, God. Got away with it. But 6-2. 4th goal this season. And yeah, I think the game's already over, isn't it? Unfortunately, they haven't really put up too much of a fight here. It's going to be a pretty short episode, this anyway, because we're going to get to the end of the season now, get to this cup final. Ooh, Musa with a little bit of a banana shot. But yeah, if we do win the cup, we get qualifying into the Europa League, so that'd be good for us. But I don't know whether I want to be here. I just don't see much potential in this club at the moment with finances. Ooh, good effort. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Obviously, we've still got the last episode to go, so I'll ask the question again after we've had the cup final. And you guys can kind of give me a little bit of guidance what you want to see, whether you want to see us stay at Partizan Bardijov, Kovac, or should be finishing. If you want to see us stay here, or whether you think we've done all we can and it's time to move on. It'd be nice to have a crack at Europe, but it means another year in the journey, not wasted, but you know, the clock's always ticking, isn't it? I like to don't like to go too far into the save where you with complete regions. It's nice to see a few like players still about. So, and I would like to see that at a higher level as well, but it's a difficult one. We'll you know what? I'm speaking too early because there's no guarantee we're going to win the cup, is there? I know we're favourites, but anything can happen in the cup final. Just ask us Wigan fans. Go on, Chuck. Oh, big, beautiful bastard. Keep that in. Oh, he has done. And Chuck! Oh, the Chuck. Chuckles with the goal. I love him. Absolutely love him. What a guy. This is his level, isn't it? the league below. Yeah, so this has kind of gone how I expected and why I kind of didn't want to record this today. Because they're just not putting up a great fight, are they? It's a bit of a non-competitive game now. But we'll keep it going. It's good to have the form going into the final. 7-2 on aggregate now. God, it's all us here. Domination or what? We've finally done a long throw and flick on, but I'm not actually sure what happened. Okay, Chuck with the flick on. I saw that. And Tejic volleys it. Oh, the keeper's had a bit of a mare. But you know what? Tejic he's been a good signing. I'm pleased with him. He's only on loan, but he's come in and kind of secured that right mid spot. Pushed Hodal out, who unfortunately, you know what? I'm being harsh as usual. He's got 5 assists and 2 goals in 17 games. Could be worse, couldn't it? But Tejic looks like he's got a bit more class about him, a bit more of a classy player. Hodal's just a bit raw. Here he is, Tejic. Come on, do something good for us. No. Have another go. Go on, give him back. Here he is. Yeah, look at that. Oh, what? Crossbar. Apparently hit the crossbar. 3-0. up in the first half here. You can see the difference between the first division and the second, can't you? Definitely a bit of gap in class. Oh God, it's Tejik with the goal, but have a look at the back stick. Has had an absolute shocker. 4-0. Look at this. Oh God. That is awful. Jesus. Where is he? Oh, he's just never have your strikers going back for corners. That's what they say, isn't it? Right. 4-0, 9-2 on aggregate at half time. I think we might be going through to the final. I know anything can happen in football, but this can't happen. It just physically can't. Tejik's on a 9.3. 2 goals, 1 assist so far today. Oof, that was a bit... Don't let him score. Oh my God, these are terrible. These are a terrible side. Kovac. Strike. Oh, corner. Okay. Let you off. Let's not let him score. Okay. These are so bad. I don't think I've ever played a worse team. Kovac. He's got through. Tejik. Oh, is it the hat trick? Is it the hat trick? I think it is. Yeah. Completes the perfect hat trick. Wow. Left foot, right foot, and a header. Kovac just skinned the right back, and Tejik just missed, could he? Solid header. Perfect hat trick. Wow. Oh, don't concede. Don't concede a goal. 10-3 on aggregate, 5-1 today. That looked like an own goal. No, apparently Skiro got the last touch. We'll give Kazob a rest. He was a bit tired before the game anyway. Bring on Bartek in his place. They're not going to score 7 goals here, are they? Are they? Terrible defending. What's the crowd doing here? Is this like an organised... What was that? Some sort of organised champ... Oh, offside. Okay. I knew he was offside. It was obvious. Look at that. All of them are offside. Going to bring off Tejik. Got his hat trick. Gonna earn himself an early bath. Where all the other big dicks get in there. Chuck! Oh, what a header! The reason I wasn't really talking then was because that highlight went on for about 3 minutes and they were just passing it around. But in the end, Kovac has found Magd on the left and he just dinked a nice ball in. Chuckles, should I say, has just headed it back the way it came. 11th goal of the season for him. We can rest. We'll rest Vadchin. He's our only really solid right back at the moment. We'll keep him fresh. Don't want him getting injured for the final. 10 minutes to go. It's not really worth keeping him on. 11-4 and aggregate. Koval on the right. Can he get a good ball in? He has. Oh, Kovac. 7-2. Well, you've seen goals, whether it's that exciting because the game's been done from the first minute, well, the second minute. But it's nice to have to see us score some goals anyway, hasn't it? A few headers. We love an header. Absolutely love one. Chuck's on a 9.5 now. Tejic was on a 9.6. 9.3 for Kovac on the left. There it is, the final whistle. Oh, it's a weird game. 18 shots, 9 on target. 9 on target, we scored 7. Absolute clinical. They had 11 shots, 5 on target. They didn't actually play that badly when you look at that. We've just been horrendously clinical there. But it's a great win. We're through to the final, which means that potentially could be me down another pint. I'm not getting ahead of myself. Touch wood. But 12-4 on aggregate. Who do we play in the final? That is the question now. We play Aqua City. So Aqua City won overall on aggregate 2-2 after two legs, and they are second in the league below. So these are actually a good side. Tatra and Presov were 7th. They were quite a while off Aqua City. So let's not take them as lightly as we've taken Tartran. Okay, so the final has been scheduled. It is on the 2nd of May. And yeah, it's actually not the end of the season. It's in 2 games' time. So I'm going to go play these 2 league games and come back for the final, obviously. Wow, big chance for us. It's a chance to get into, well, qualify into the qualifying stage of Europe. Winners qualify for the Europa Conference League. So I don't know if that's I don't actually know if that is the qualifying stage or straight through to, I doubt it's straight through to the group stage because we've won a Slovakian Cup. It's nothing too amazing. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the episode. Should we see just quickly how our reputation's looking? Can we get a new badge? No, not yet. So we're currently reputation at 45%, 2.5 stars reputation. Attributes are there for you to see. So your little coaching, attacking, technical mentals are creeping up. Motivating's up to 14, level discipline 20. Our career stats, overall a win percentage of 49%. That's not bad. We're on track, I think, at this stage of the Journeyman. We're not doing too badly. 32 years old, still young, still places to go. But yeah, sorry about the game being a bit of a shitting. It wasn't the most exciting, but next episode we will be back for the final, so make sure you come back to check that one out. A chance, as I've said, to qualify for Europe, to get our reputation up, and yeah, it's another chance to see me struggle to down a pint. It's still stellar because I've got a kind of 4. I've not even finished the rest off yet, but yeah, that's the end of the episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Appreciate everyone who's following this series. It gives me a bit of motivation to carry on, and I'm enjoying sharing this kind of journey with you. So, well, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a like and a subscribe, and I will see you next time.